It is Saturday, November 9th, 2024, and before I start my video, please subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing, and it will greatly help me. And if you like this video, please click the like button. We are back in Bayou country today to finally get on Tiana's Bayou adventure. And you can hear the noise, music coming off because it's not too crowded yet. We got here rather early and got an earlier queue group for the ride, so you can actually hear the music and you can see the people sliding down, although I don't hear a lot of people screaming. And this is the sign near the entrance, and this is the line for Magic Key entry, which is starting to get a little bit longer as they start calling more boarding groups. Well, I've got a few minutes. I guess I'll check out Ray's Berets. I showed this in my last video just briefly, but now I'm gonna go check out what it's got inside. On the outside, you've got some pretty basic Disney stuff. All right, gotta admit, the decor is interesting, kind of themed with the ride. You got a fireplace, and of course over here you got all the princess headbands, and some Christmas stuff already out. And then you've got the projections here. And it's not too bad. Definitely themed with the ride, as the merchandise shop should be. And behind the counter you've got Louie and Mama Odie, and you've got a lot more jars. Very nicely themed. Alright, this is what the standby queue is going to look like, at least the beginning of it. It kind of fits the theme of the ride, so got no problems with this. Looks pretty good for now. This is more of the theming for the standby queue. Since I'm probably going to be flying by it once I'm in the queue, I'm going to get some video of it now. Alright, now I've run into my first problem. For anyone that's familiar with the 1930s, there was this thing called the Harlem Renaissance, where the arts, including music and paintings and all of that, was very prominent. I don't know what this is. This looks like modern day Chicago. And I'm gonna guess this is what happens when you put an activist like Miss Favorite in charge of your theming for part of our amusement park ride. Instead of doing what they should have done, the activists did what they wanted to do.
Oh, sorry!
And this is where the cast preview entrance is, and also the actual entrance into the ride. So obviously cast members are getting a much shorter walk and wait for getting on the ride than key holders are. And as we walk over to here, you can see the main entrance to the actual ride.
Behind you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Alright, they do have a single rider entrance here. And then they've got the standby and lightning lane already set up. The queue took us about 2 hours to get through. You can sort of smell beignets in here. And you've got a bunch of stuff on the walls. And a warning about the 50-foot high plunge. And all those signs, and I'll discuss the problem with that a bit later. And make sure you store your items. And here's the warning about you may get wet, but I'll go a step further and say you will get wet. All right, and away we go. No, I'm good. I don't like this herky jerkiness, that's for sure. Alright, here is all the Michael's leftovers that are probably going to fade in a couple of years in the sun.
Hey, there y'all are. Louis is up ahead. Let's join him and find a band for our celebration. To the back.
Okay. I'm going to say that the rumor is true and that Tiana is a leftover belle from the Beauty and the Beast ride in Disney Paris. That looked nothing like Belle from the movie.
Anyone down here who can blow a horn and tell? Hello?
You don't? Well, that's all right, Louis. We're just hitting our stride.
If you're looking for musicians, you don't have far to go. Tell the people on the toes so.
First drop. Son of a...
Tiana was right. There are musicians out here and they are cooking.
They're the keys leaves. I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
Tiana, you're right. The Bayou's got just what we need.
I'm asking all of them to play at the party. But we've got to keep searching high and low.
How long can I go?
Time to get big. Time to get tiny. 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 Tiny.
But you found the sound I was craving.
Get your big head, cause the bigger you are, the bigger the splash you'll make at the party. You'll get there in no time. Guaranteed. Ain't going down. It's gonna be good.
Oh my God. I got some. And we threw my jump. With my hook for. Wait, I'm good. They only got my face and my hotel in.
Hell, my hand may have gotten in the way of the video of us going down, so I apologize for that ahead of time. Alright, we're gonna come to a stop here. Obviously sitting in the back allowed me to avoid getting too soaked. I did get wet, but I wasn't drenched. I have a feeling that was reserved for the people in the front 2 seats. And now we're just kind of jammed up, so maybe I'm going to pause the video here until we're actually moving again. Alright, we're back in now. There was a little whiplash.
It wouldn't be what it is without you.
And again, you can smell the beignets. They're definitely pumping in some scent here. Ow.
It's not that bad. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I'm criticizing you.
supposed to be there.
Hey there, welcome back, buddies. Please remain seated until your boat returns to the dock. Then grab your belongings and exit to your air. Welcome back, y'all. Please remain seated until your boat docks and comes to a complete stop.
Alright, I'm going to pause this while I get out, and then I'll finish talking about the ride. Alright, and this is, of course, the exit, and they've got a Tiana's food truck here that actually looks like it was from the 1930s. And then, of course, no ride would be complete without photos, including there's the one of me taking video as we're going down. We got lucky that we got called early because now look at the line. We basically walked right through almost all the way to the attraction itself, and now you've got this bundle up line. I don't know what group they're on, but it's definitely going to be a lot longer wait now than we had. All right, final thoughts. I'll start with the positives. The ride wasn't as spread out as I'd heard the one in Magic Kingdom is. Everything was a little bit more compact. There weren't as many projections. There were more animatronics. The animatronics actually worked. And I heard they've been having issues with that. But on our ride, everything seemed to be functioning normally. The ride itself it's good. I guess that's the best I can really say about it, is it's good. The negatives, starting with all the stuff about the salt mines. Okay, well, I have a lot of issue with that, especially why Splash Mountain was removed is because of the R word. Well, for anyone who doesn't know, Avery Island, which this all is supposed to represent to a certain extent, was a place where slaves went to work until they died. And telling that salt mines are for veterans only, as a veteran, I found highly offensive. I find the whole thing referencing salt mines to be highly offensive. So the irony of them removing a ride they found racist and putting something in that was probably even more racist, it wasn't lost on me. The music, I guess it didn't bother me, but it didn't inspire me. In particular, I can remember every time riding this ride at the end, going down that final thing and rolling into where the steamboat was, and everybody clapping and singing along with Zippity Doo Dah. You had none of that here. And I don't think you'll ever have it. Nobody's going to be singing to this song. I don't know. I'm torn. Do I think this ride is better than Splash Mountain? No, I don't. Is it as horrible as I was led to believe? That's also a no. Am I going to ride it again? Maybe during the summer. Maybe. Alright, those are my final thoughts. So I'm going to wrap up this video, and like my father told me when I was 18 years old, get out.